Said nigga that gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, but lifting weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell, man. They said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, I type, light skin, next night, hello. DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello. DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, DFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up, man? What's going on with y'all? And this thing early. You know what I mean? Hitting this gym this morning, man. Finally getting this to be my first run in like a month. So go ahead and get this thing out today so then I can, be on my way. What's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate everybody that's coming through this up early. All you early birds in the building. Shout out to Space Kitchen, Atticus, Omega Dreads, and whoever else may be, I guess, in the clouds or whatever. But as you can see, man, let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. So apparently, listen, man, I keep telling y'all, bro, I don't understand how, why, or whatever, but niggas are literally willing to risk it all for some damn weed. Like, bruh, what in the hell? And as much as I understand what the war on drugs was and is and all these different things, okay, for one, once you start looking at this from a global or international or whatever level or this and the other, and especially, bro, there are places where weed is legal. Okay? There are plenty of places where weed is legal. So if you know that's the case, either go there, especially like I said, when you're a multi-million-dollar professional athlete, okay, and a rapper, I wouldn't even say up and coming now, but established. Lil Baby is established now. You know, well paid as he claims to be or whatever, and you have the funds to pretty much make your turf able for you to smoke that earth. Okay, I say again, you're able to afford to go to the turf where it's legal to smoke that earth, bro. So this is what just befuddles me as to why Nick, like, bruh, y'all will lose everything over weed. I don't know if y'all remember. Shout out to Milwaukee Bucks, man. But hey, they taking it on the chin so far, but they'll be at home tonight, so we'll see if the home court advantage changes up everything. But if you guys remember, I think it was Larry Sanders. I think that was his name. Yeah, Larry Sanders. I'm pretty sure that's what his name was. And Larry Sanders was a guy that, wasn't really a big deal or whatever, draft wise, but he had a very good season for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that season got him a sizable contract in the NBA. This is like prior to, the max contracts we know today. And this dude literally chose weed over playing basketball, y'all, and tried to defend it. And I was just like, whoa, brother, wait, brother, wait. Again, even the Bible tells you money fixes all things, bro. Okay? Money fixes it. In this world. People, then this, I don't know if it's a low understanding in that we have as a people, as a demographic, as to the importance of finances and economics and all these different things. But listen, bro, you can't do anything in this world without money. Okay? This ain't the old days. Bartering is over. You can't take your bag of rice and trade it for my you know what I'm saying, my bag of apples. That shit is over with, dog. In this day and age, you need money. Even in the third world countries, okay? You need money. This is why Americans are held in such high esteem, because your money equals more than most other people's money on the planet. And your money multiplies in their money sometimes up to like hell 100-fold. Okay? Man, it's crazy how I've never been to any of these places, but especially in Africa, right? They'll tell you how, bro, you go into Africa with $100 bill, bro. You can buy a restaurant. You can basically shut that motherfucker down, dog. Dudes in the army, mostly some dudes in that's in the Navy have told me for Djibouti and Dukem, I think that's what it is. Is Dukem? No, where's Dukem? I don't know if Dukem is Africa, but either way, bruh, they said they came in there with $100 bill, bruh, and literally shut the damn building down, man. They assigned them their own personal fucking waitress and shit. Of course, they offered them those, they offered them, the finest of women that they had to offer. Anything you want. Hit them with the TI. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. But getting back on point, on track. Larry Sanders chose weed over the money and then tried to get some crazy ass, philosophical, deep explanation as to why it was okay and cool. Like, bro, no, dog, you have an addiction problem, sir. Okay. And a lot of the times I think that's what we're looking at here, bro. All right. These dudes are addicted to marijuana. And I keep telling you guys, man, again, this new marijuana is not like your daddy's and your granddaddy's marijuana, bro. This stuff is scientifically manipulated and modified. I forget what program it was on. It was either Discovery Channel or the Science Channel, but they were explaining as to how now they can specifically target certain parts of your brain with these strains. They can genetically modify these strains in marijuana as to where it gives you a higher high, you know, that euphoric feeling, relaxed, and all these different things, the way it targets certain parts of your brain, man. Do you know how like it's and I know it's weed, man, it's just some weed, bruh. No, they have scientists out here that are genetically modifying this marijuana, man, as to where it knows what parts of your brain to target. Okay. And that's just the weed, not to mention, like I said, the dabs and the why can I never what's the hash? That's what it is, and hash and stuff like that. Bro, well, you got like 80%, 90% THC purity and content, man. All right. But again, it's sold to us as, oh, that's just what niggas do. Niggas gonna smoke out, we gonna roll, we gonna match one, we go, you know what I'm saying? Have a smoking session, all this other shit and whatever. And it's just like, hey, man. And I was thinking about this the other day, bro. Again, the best way to smoke weed with black folks is tell them you don't smoke weed. You tell niggas you don't drink, yeah, they can accept that. All right. You tell niggas you don't gamble, they can accept that. You tell niggas you don't smoke weed, you don't smoke weed. What? Stop playing. What you mean? You ain't never smoked, ever. You playing with me right now. Well, hey, here you go. Go ahead and hit the blunt, man. Go ahead and hit it, man. Nah, man, I'm good, fam. I don't want to. Hey, man, come on, bro. Peer pressure. Niggas used to say that shit, man. And I was just like that. And I guess that's just a thing to where, it's just a personal trait or whatnot, what have you. Man, there's no such thing as peer pressure, bro. It's just not. Okay? It's just not. At least not for the strong will and strong minded. All right? Dev Cooper. Wow. I sound dumb. How? I sound dumb. The fuck? Dev Cooper, please explain how I sound dumb. But we'll get back to that. And it was just Capricorn way. This is waking up time, man. What the hell are you talking about? It's 6 a.m. So and every time I'll be like, nah, man, I'm good. And every time niggas offer all the weed I could want to smoke. And I was like, nah, man, I just don't. I don't see the allure. For one, you smell like the shit all day. And that's what I don't understand. The most unattractive thing to me is a woman that smells like gas, skunk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell y'all calling that shit, cookie and all this other shit, or whatever the fuck y'all, the Snoop Dogg strain, or whatever the hell y'all calling this shit nowadays. Bro, ain't nothing more fucking unattractive than that to me. But anyway, man, let's address this bromance that's been going on for whatever reason with the strangers of the strangers, like the odd couple. Okay. Deb Cooper, God is the most high. Yeah, what are you saying though? I didn't say anything contrary to that. I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you misheard, brother. You definitely snapping early in the morning. Everybody know God is the most high. Okay, no, fam. Again, you're not listening. You're not listening, brother. These herbs aren't God made. They're scientifically manipulated, sir. This is not anything to do with God. This shit is made in a lab. So pump your brakes, brother. See, that's what's wrong with niggas. Y'all don't listen. If you had anything that was straight from the earth, you would call it weak as fuck. You would call it fucking Babbage. You would call it grass. You would call it dirt. You would call it Reggie. Okay? Nobody smokes Reggie. That's a bad thing nowadays, young fella. But hey, man, if you want to get high, brother, go right ahead, get high. But hey, watch your mouth though. Don't get mad at me because I'm telling the fucking facts. That's the facts, bro. You can look this up. There are several articles out here that lets you know, brother. This ain't the same fucking weed. Like I say again, I repeat, just so you can fucking hear me. Maybe you don't know. This is not the weed that your daddy and your granddaddy smoked, dog. You talking about? There's articles on this, brother. There's articles on this, and y'all niggas become violent too, man. Y'all niggas become angry and violent and all fucking defensive and shit. You say anything bad about weed, man. But anyway, well, hey, it is what it is, man. So this whole brand new odd couple, man, of James Harden and Lil Baby. And the first time I knew about this was Lil Baby had his birthday celebration or whatnot. And James Harden pulled up on him with, they was doing the Instagram thing or whatnot and what have you. I'll see it if I can find it. But he pulled up on him with a whole bag of money and honey buns, and shit. And I was just like, the fuck? Like, what's going on? And I couldn't catch the connection because Lil Baby is an Atlanta rapper. James Harden at the time when they linked up or whatever, started their little bromance, was in Houston. And the age gap and all these other things, but we always did have this weird, rappers want to be hoopers and hoopers want to be rappers. R.I.P. to my man Kobe, but one of the most trash albums, one of the most trash rap albums of all time, which I'm pretty sure if you got that Kobe CD right now, man, if you got a mint condition, never open fucking Kobe CD, that shit is probably like $1,000. Like my man say from New York, man, I ain't gonna hold you. But if you were dedicated enough to be like, hey man, listen, I know one day no matter how trash this album may be, I know one day this is going to be worth something. Because most people fucking use that shit as, speaking of weed, some shit to break their weed down on. Hey man, Shaq's was not as bad as Kobe's. All right. That's definitely something right there that Shaq had over Kobe, the whole rapping thing. All right. Shaq was bad, but Shaq has always been like that big, like a big ass kid and fun guy. He had a couple of, I ain't gonna say he had some bars, but he had at least like a hook or something, man. But yeah, man, it was this whole thing as to where, the rappers always wanted to be the hoopers and the hoopers wanted to be the rappers. Shout out to Master P. Everybody remember Master P for a minute once he got his just soon after he started his rap career and fame, he had a tryout with the Hornets for sure. And this was Charlotte, of course, before they ever stopped being a franchise. It changed to what I think it was the Bobcats, and then they stopped being the Bobcats, and New Orleans took over or whatnot, what have you. But either way, this is way back in the early 90s. And Master P had a tryout with the Charlotte Hornets, and he made, I think, the initial cut or whatever, but he just couldn't make the roster. And it's just like, in our culture, man, me as a hooper, hoop dreams, bro. Basketball, man, I'm telling you, man, and this is what I hate about the NBA, bro. The NBA, bro, just did such a horrible job and set the game of basketball back as a whole years because of this whole woke bullshit, right? The NBA was on par, man, to catch up with the NFL because of the international impacts and just, you know, actual play versus football. Like, bro, people play football, yeah, but you can't just play football, you know, real football. You can't do that shit. Like after high school or college, you're done. I know they got some semi-pro leagues and all this other shit. What hell? Some dudes just put together their own little town things or whatever. But man, if you got a damn job or career, man, fuck all that. Yeah, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't afford to be motherfucking tackling a motherfucker full speed. And I'm doing this shit for the glory. Hell not, nigga. No. You know y'all niggas ain't got no good insurance out here. So no, I'm gonna risk my livelihood and my health over a damn game. Nah, man. Basketball is much safer. It's much more common. It's easier to play inside or outside. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no extra equipment. And like, you know, it's just far more convenient and hey, it's more fun. But that's my opinion. It's a little biased. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hooper. So Master P had his chance a shot or whatever. Here recently, they're running this a bullshit teaser with J. Cole, even though J. Cole's official. J. Cole is a hooper, man. He's legit. He's solid. You know? But I think we got what Dame Dollar is the rapper now. The Dame Damian Lillard, you know, aka Dame Dollar. Speaking of with Shaq again, they had a whole little rap beef or whatever. But again, man, it's just that parallel between sports and music. So these dudes are in, and let me go ahead and share the screen. James Harden reportedly briefly detained, not arrested in Paris alongside rapper Lil Baby. James Harden was stopped by Paris police on Thursday, but set free without taking into custody. Video surfaced on social media. The Brooklyn Nets star pleading, "I don't understand," while being frisked on the sidewalk as rapper Lil Baby was detained by police. Let's see what we got here. Fair use. Here's a Lil Baby being detained by French police for weed. Lil Baby was released from custody on Friday and was fine. According to the Associated Press, he posted on Instagram on Friday morning too and said that he was on his way back to the United States. Harden has been seen with Lil Baby and Kanye West around Paris during city's Fashion Week recent days. ESPN report that Harden was not arrested or taken into custody during Thursday's incident. According to the local newspaper in Le Parisien, police pulled over a vehicle Thursday afternoon when they smelled marijuana. Lil Baby and two others were in the car. According to the police, Harden was not in the car. Police said they found 20 grams of marijuana in the car and arrested Lil Baby and the other two people in the car who have not been publicly identified, according to the report. Harden was apparently nearby and talking with his friends as the arrest took place. He was free to go with after the three arrests, according to local police report. So again, man, look, this is why you choose your friends wisely, okay? And this is why, again, like I said, y'all niggas need to find something other than weed, man. This happened internationally. Again, I don't know the law or what the things are in Paris as far as weed goes, but what I can tell you is this, man. Drug offenses in other fucking countries can get your motherfucking passport revoked. I do know that. Okay, they let him go. So apparently, whatever it was not enough, to keep him. But that could have effects on pretty much Paris saying, "Nah, man, you can't come here no more." For a time being or possibly permanently. And again, man, we keep coming back to this thing as to where, well, it's just weed. It's just weed. Look, man, listen. I know it's just this and it's just that, and I'm not just the rules are rules. Rules are rules. To a degree, yeah. But when you clearly know that something is wrong, you have to measure, is it worth it? My nigga, you can get weed anytime you want it. You can go to places again where it's legal to smoke. Does anybody know how far fucking France is from Germany? How far is France from Germany? Anybody know the fucking what's the name? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And again, Capricorn Way, we see what's going on here. That's a smart thing to do. He's the rapper, right? So allegedly, if James Harden was involved, allegedly, if he was, Lil Baby he did do his friend a solid. But James Harden, bro, you don't want to be in the situation where, he's lucky he's not in the NFL, because had James Harden been in the NFL, hey, this would be an offense where he could be losing money. Right? Is the NBA going to say anything about this? Nah, probably not. NBA does a very good and far better job of protecting its athletes and its assets or whatnot than the NFL does. But again, man, you as James Harden, why would you even be risking it? Why would you be risking it? And if that's your boy, he should understand that. Like, look, man, hey, bro, shit hot right now. We got some shit going on or whatever, la, la, la. I'm not going to risk your, for real money. Okay? I'm not going to risk your motherfucking for real money. NBA contract, Adidas fucking contract, whatever other, I think he was a body armor athlete at some point in time. Whatever other endorsements that he has by being associated with a fucking international drug incident. But again, like I said, man, it's like this weird ass, odd couple, friendship. You got James Harden who getting more hair on his face as his hairline goes, like, Jesus Christ, man. They're like, damn, brother. And I don't know if he's ever gonna cut that beard. I hope not. Because the more that hair, the more that beard push out, the more that hairline push back, man. You can see it, man. He can't hide that shit. You can hit early. And furthermore, like I said, man, he just signed he got traded. He's still on the same deal. But again, man, do you want that being something that these NBA teams or whatever look at as an excuse to give you a pay cut? His exit from Houston was not a good one. And if you don't think that these owners, man, look for any and every opportunity and a reason to hold a grudge and make these dudes take that hit on the back end, you're silly. And James Harden, I think he got to be in his early 30s by now. Got to be in his early 30s by now. So how much longer do you have left on your shelf life as being the, an elite player in the NBA? And I guess we can go back and look at some of these, these weird relationships or whatnot. You had was it Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan? You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. They did the Jam video together. Who else? What's another musical sports figure tandem. Oh, you know what, Tyson and Tupac? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Was it ever really? Oh, can't forget. Good old prime time, man. Dion was must be the morning. Must be the morning. Can't forget good old prime time, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he didn't choke this year, man. He was hurt. I mean, he's getting a thing of being injury prone. But yeah, man. This whole thing right here, bro, is something for you guys to, as we do here all the time. Teach the youngins, man. Listen, bro, you got to be aware of your surroundings and the company you keep. Okay. Can two walk together and not be on the same accord? All right. Birds of a feather flock together. What message are you sending by the people that you're dealing with? You know? And your man's supposed to understand that. And shout out to Lil Baby, because again, like I said, it clear as day. Like I said, no matter what happened, he took the charge. A little serious. You know what I'm saying? He had the least amount to lose between the two. But at the same time, like you said, if it really was like it was, it's where, James Harden wasn't involved. You shouldn't have never let your man's, you know what I'm saying, get involved in the situation. All right? You got to protect the goddamn, the biggest asset. All right? You got to keep him away from any of the BS. That's two different lifestyles, man. I don't care how much fucking money these rappers claim to have, bro. None of these rappers is fucking with none of these professional athletes, man. Especially NBA players, NBA, MLB, or hell, soccer players. Stop it, man. Stop. That's guaranteed money, bro. Soon the day you sign that dotted line, money's in the bank. You said Al when he was going under Jules. What? I'm confused. What's that? I don't know what that reference is. If y'all want to come up, man, chop it up about this thing. Give your opinion on the beard and the baby. You know what I mean? Damn, I guess I can't put. I said beard and baby. Can't say the baby because the baby is another baby rapper. But beard and baby, man. And I was just thinking about that, man. How close we are to this whole legalized weed thing. Like I told you, it'll be within 3 to 5 years nationally, right? And I can just see the steep decline of already deteriorating, community demographic for Black folks, bro. Once weed is legal nationwide, not decriminalized, you know what I'm saying, but actually legal, it's gonna be a sad song, man. It really is. But hey, if you're smart, you'll be looking into any and every way that you can take advantage of and capitalize off of people's addictions. That's what people with power do. You know what I mean? That's what they do. I was actually thinking about that, and I had a weird dream about that last night. I was like, well, damn, man, I could, I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was just something. What's her name? What the hell? I don't even remember this DeAndre Strange. Say it ain't so. I got at least this. Oh, shout out to Grinch, man. Oh, okay. I'll check this. I'll definitely check it out, Grinch. I'll look at it. Gary Grant. It's complete. It's legal in Canada, not decriminalized, legal. Well, no, Mr. E, they won't be able if it's legalized. That's just it. They can't discriminate, and they can no longer drug test you for it. And this is a conversation I constantly have with people in the military, because they had to tell us. So they had to tell us, right? My bad. Let me turn this down. My shit's speaking. Okay, is my sound better? My sound should be a little better now. Hopefully, it's not too loud. But they had to tell us, bro, and put it out as a message, like, hey, even if weed is legal in your state, it's still illegal to you as a United States active duty service member. Well, when I tell you, y'all don't know, bro, and this is how I know it ain't even just a black thing. But this is why it's funny to me. People don't understand, bro. Anything that alters your mind, bro, and gives you that fucking that rush of why can I always lose the fucking name? Not epinephrine, not what's the fucking the chemical, man, that your body gets from feeling good? What is it? I always forget the shit. What is it? What is it, y'all? I can never think of it. I always forget the shit. I can think of every other fucking serotonin, epinephrine, fucking all this other shit. I can always think about it, bro. Dopamine. Thank you, brother. Mr. E, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, bro. I always forget fucking dopamine for some reason. I don't know why the fuck I forget dopamine, which is funny because it's got dope in it. That's why they call it fucking dope. You know what I mean? But shout out to Gary Grant the Bill. What's going on, Gary? Go ahead, brother.
Hey, little brother, how you doing?
Hey, man, I can't complain. What's up with you?
Not much, man, but it's legal here in Canada.
How long has it been legal?
Almost 5 years.
Oh shit, I had no idea. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, they deliver it at home. we
Oh,
don't
okay.
even we don't even go see the dope man no more, man. It comes in the mail.
Oh damn, you can mail it.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, that's what I was thinking, man. Like I said, when it get to the like I said, I never dealt with weed like in any capacity, but I was definitely thinking, bro. Like I said, like it's just so many opportunities and things are gonna open up from the national level and the business level when it's made legal federally. They finally remove it as I think weed is still a Schedule 1 drug here. I think it's Schedule 1. Yeah, Schedule 1 or whatever it is to
Yeah,
make
you
it.
all crazy in America, man.
Hey man, listen, bro. Like you said, this is the funny part about it, and we talk about this here, like on the whole thing. Uh, the drug war was creating too much money through the prison industrial complex. So that's why the whole drugs are just this bad and drugs are evil and people got to do all this time and shit for drugs because it was free labor. You know what I mean? It was free labor, and it was a way for these companies before they started doing a lot of outsourcing in China. That's what people don't understand. So this is why and how now that jails don't make anywhere near as much money because you can send your business over to overseas and save even more money and get a higher production rate.
Oh
China
yeah,
got a billion motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
and they work for 50 cents an hour.
Not even. You know what I'm saying? Not even. So like you said, yeah, that's your profit margin is just what it is, and it's just like you got the international market too. So you're not just trying to target Americans here. Now you're targeting you're global. So you ship out from China to every continent on the globe. You're not just going from America to state to state.
Oh, I know. Last time I worked, well, a long time ago, we had started doing offshoring, like getting our product from China.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was in the caster business, so for us to make a caster here cost about $35. For them to make a caster there costs $1.50.
Yeah. Like I say, yeah, man. You never.
You know
There's
what
no
I
competition
mean?
whatsoever. That's a no
You
brainer.
know what I'm
Like
saying?
Yeah, that's a no brainer, man. So like I said, it's and it's funny. Like I said, people don't really um break that down. I guess like so, I'm this is the first time me hearing it being explained like that. But that's another big reason why they're so big on prison reform and all this other shit is because it's no longer needed. But yeah, man, like you said, the whole weed thing now is they're just trying to I think they're trying to give the tobacco companies and these other big businesses time to set their footing and get head of the line privileges. They're making it seem like they want the individuals like the dispensaries and all this other shit or whatnot, what have you. But nah, man, what they're doing is, bro, they're letting these companies that are buying up all these properties and buying up all this land, this farmland and all this other stuff. Bro, marijuana is gonna be just as big, if not, well, it's gonna actually be bigger than tobacco. It's gonna be
Well,
bigger than cigarettes.
look what it did for Colorado.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So it's time for all the young brothers like who need to make money. It's time to invest now. Don't wait for the big businesses to start owning it, because by the time you get in, the ball's already gone, man.
Yeah.
I
Like I
mean,
said,
there's
you won't have no room to move around. So like I say,
no.
by all means, like you said, man, if your state or whatever has any opportunities in that thing, but it's another big thing that's important too, because I know they had rules. I think it was definitely in California that even if you had any type of drug conviction, you could not operate in the marijuana sales business.
Yeah.
So that's still why it keeps it wise for you to keep your nose clean, pun intended.
Well,
Um,
definitely.
and up out of there, man, because they're still gonna find any and every reason possible to keep you completely outboxed out of the industry or at the lowest levels and getting the least amount of benefits from it.
Well, remember, we black people, brother. We got to work twice as hard for half as much. That's just how it's always been.
Yeah, man.
I mean, so all the brothers that think, oh, I got this, now you ain't got that. It's still the same shit. It's just there's different piles you can go into now. There's so many different opportunities that instead of talking about the shit, these people should be investing. Bruh, I've been retired for 15 fucking years. I'm 55 years old. Just by investing. I don't work for nobody. And I get paid quarterly. You all young fellas, man, right now, you all should be making tons of money. There's so much money out there.
Well,
Take
yeah,
a five, get yourself $5,000 and start your investment. Within 10 years, should be laughing.
well, like I said, they're definitely, like I said, now, man. It's a lot of advice and tips and strategy and stuff out here that brothers are being trained on and taking advantage. Thankfully. Brothers are definitely there to the level we need to be. No, of course not. But like I said, man, at this point, if you're not, it's by choice and you're grown. So like I said, I'm not worried about a grown man that's refusing to take advantage of opportunity that could change his life. You want to stay out here and you just want to get high all day, and like I say, you want to be on the consumer end. You never want to hit the business part of it. Hey, man, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I
Facts.
can't, I can't feel bad for you. You know what I
You
mean?
can't save grown-ups, bruh.
Exactly. Like I said, you just wanna be a weed head and get high all day and be motherfucking smoking from Friday, my guy. Go right ahead, man. That's your prerogative. That's your life. But at the same time, like I said, don't come to me. Don't come to me, bro, talking about what the white man this, the white man that. They won't let me this, and won't let me that. Hey man, get your bitch ass out my face, dog.
You know, it's
Shut the hell up
funny
and
when
get that.
people say the white man did this and white man did that. Do you know that every black person in the Western world should thank the white man for bringing them here?
That again, man. Yeah, I ain't trying to piss off these slavery niggas early. You
You
already know
know
what
what I
it
mean? Just think about it. How much of us would like to go live on the continent
is.
of that
None.
African
That
today?
none.
You know
That's
what I mean?
five
But
percent.
we're going to cry about slavery, and we live better than 95% of all black people in the world
Niggas get malaria one time. They
and
they they
die.
they they, ne- yeah, hey, if they don't die, come back and never want to go there again.
Hey, bro, I don't know, man. I find
Niggas
it
gonna
funny when I hear these arguments about slavery and white supremacy. Like, wow. I find it funny, brother. Especially nowhere in the world can we have nothing today and in less than a year be a fucking millionaire. Nowhere in the world except for in North America.
yeah, man. You know, like you said, the whole thing that's going on, bro, is uh this is your chance. That window, and that window is slowly, well, I don't want to say slowly, but it's
No,
definitely
man, the
closing.
window's big, man. The cake
Uh,
is so huge now, it's ridiculous.
yeah,
That
but
people can take crumbs and get rich.
yeah, but like I tell you, man, that the stuff that's coming along with it, bro, and they're talking about it now. The whole real estate thing as to where these businesses are driving up the stuff as to where they're saying most millennials won't even, not excuse not millennials, but Gen Z people won't even be able to fucking buy houses. And they're trying to hit motherfuckers with the, oh, you should just rent. They're propagandizing and programming these motherfuckers to think that owning a home is like lame shit or dumb. That's why I said, man, shout out to Big Truck when we was having this conversation um uh about owning a home, bro. Like I said, you never gonna own that apartment. You know what I mean? You're
Never.
never gonna be able to
Well,
get no equity. You're never gonna be able to sell it. You spend 30 years in an apartment, which as an adult, your ass gonna spend 30 years staying somewhere. All right, you a
eh,
you want to either be able to fucking get a return on that shit, or just like you said, not worry about having to pay no damn rent in the latter years of your life. And again, man, but I we're just not taught how to think, long term. The whole
no.
purpose of the house and again, it's don't you don't have to pay it off in 30 years. Okay, you can pay the shit off in less. You can pay it off early. You can
Oh, yeah, I know.
you, you
That's
know
what I did.
yeah, man.
Well, bruh, let me tell you something. Anybody that don't think they need to own a house, that's on them. That's an equity that never goes away. And no matter how bad the real estate market goes, always makes money.
Exactly.
Until they, well, when they did the old subprime loan thing, I mean, but that was a con on everybody, whoever, I mean, you're making $30,000 a year and you got a fucking $200,000 mortgage. That's just ridiculous. You're
Yeah.
going to go
Shout
broke.
out to New Jersey just legalized weed, and the niggas agreed to get 30% of tax revenue to crap programs for something Hispanics and blacks are doing 100% of. Yeah, bad deals, man. Niggas don't understand bad deals, man. Gen Z don't like paying rent too. Well, hell, yeah, you gotta pay rent. Shit. Yeah, that's just it. Y'all just not coming into adulthood. Gen Z is just not coming in, coming into adulthood. So that's the big thing and the culture shock that's going on. Like your ass get out of school, stay in them dorms and shit. You able to use your mama's, your mom and dad's income and get all that good free school money. Nah, that shit's out the window, fam. You gotta get out here and work, bruh.
Let's see. Problem with Gen Z is the parents. They made them feel entitled. Sorry. You can't give somebody entitlement their whole lives and then say, no, we're taking it back now. It just don't work, brother. It's like trying to change the direction of a tree after it's already formed its roots. It's impossible.
Hey, hey, yeah,
Gen
Gary.
Z's
Like I said,
fucked.
it's a I don't know if you guys had this saying in in Jamaica or whatever you grew up or in the Caribbean, but they say, hey man, you gotta bend that tree while it's young. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You gotta that's why when you see I don't know if people notice, if you ever see them doing um rehab or improvement or whatever, usually it's like downtown or when they get ready to build a business or something, right? And they
Hmm.
want to get the you see the young trees having sticks around the trunks, and they usually like posted up with some type of chicken wire or whattever, right? And that's why, like you said, so the trunk of the tree can grow straight up versus going every which way. Because if you just leave saying a tree to grow as a young sapling, anything can happen to it as to where it'll have a deformity, in the trunk of it. And like you said, once it gets established and it gets so you know what I'm saying, enough time behind it, you're never gonna correct that. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna
Well,
correct it. So like you said, man,
from the roots are
and
formed, it's over, man.
yeah, and like you said, that's the whole thing as to where now they want you as a parent to have the hands off and not be able to discipline your kids and not be able to tell. They had this whole what they call it shit. I think they call it helicopter parenting, the way you let the kids make the decisions and shit like that. And I'm like, what? Like, I have this argument with people. And I'm like, you wait, what do you mean you give your kids a choice? Like, no, man, you don't get a choice as a child.
That's
You
funny.
eat you
Like,
eat what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? You don't say there's no I don't like that. Now, to of course, to a degree, you know what I'm saying. It's not going to be completely and totally, but yeah, man, like you say, these kids have too many options, and they get to negotiate or not even negotiate. They get to dictate from
I
toddler age.
know.
Yeah,
That
I'm like,
makes me laugh,
what?
man. I don't want to eat that. See, in my day, you don't want to eat that, you don't eat.
Yeah, man, exactly.
That's
Like I
simple.
said,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know
and
what
if
I
you don't
mean?
And if you don't eat what I you don't eat it today, you will eat it tomorrow and the day after that. However
Oh,
long it
well,
takes you to
well,
finish
you're not
eating
getting
what
anything new yet.
exactly. You're not getting shit new until you finish this. So again, but like you said, man, it's crazy. Like you said, man, the generations that we're only two generations removed, and look how far away we are from that understanding of the parents being in control and not
But you
having
know
the
what the problem is, fantastic. Just speak the truth. What's the problem?
well, it's society, and yeah, there's no men. That's what it is.
You know what I mean? That's it. That's the only thing
There's no
missing.
there's no father. These these
That's
these
all.
moms
Just think
moms
about
wanna
it.
moms wanna be popular. Moms wanna be liked. Moms wanna be friends and all this other shit. And I had to actually have this conversation with my kids. I said, look, man, I'm not your friend. All right. I'm not. As long as you're a child, okay. We don't hang out together and talk about although you do your kid thing, your teenager thing. I understand that, whatnot, what have you. But hey, understand, I'm not your friend. That's some shit we do once you grown and you on your way or whatever. And even still, then, it has limits. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no. I ain't got no kids because I wanted to retire early. But like, I can never be no kid's friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, but
I,
and like you say, if you say that nowadays, it's like, well, you're a savage. You're oh my god, you're this dictator, and you don't want your kids to have a life or personality or anything. And it's like, no, man. It's like, no. It's like, bro, I understand how hard this world really is. And if I just, let come to my kids like I'm their buddy, their pal, and I don't set any type of, boundaries or discipline or the things I'm supposed to do as a responsible adult, first off, and especially as a parent, like what am I doing? I'm setting my child up for failure. You know what I'm saying? And if your child fails, you're a failure. You know what I mean?
yeah, I totally agree with that. But anytime people are going to tell you how to raise your children, very simple thing to do and take care of that. You know what that is? You bring your children over their house and say, "Go ahead, show me." And the
I
day you do that, you know what they say? "I'm sorry for saying anything to you. You be the parent."
exactly. Hey, exactly, man. Listen, that's one thing for sure. Like, listen, you gonna take care of them. You gonna
That's
let them. You
you
know what
go
I mean?
ahead. Like you see in my day, you know how kids like you guys have kids that run away or threaten to run away from home. You don't do that in my day because when you come back, the locks change. You don't live here no more. See, you guys got 25-year-old kids. That don't exist where I'm coming from. You 18, you on your own. You know what I mean? When you go to school and come back, you don't move back home. That's a new thing.
Well, this is the that's something I don't agree with though. Like I said, and that's something I think we messed up on as a people compared to other groups. You look at other groups, man. That's how they get doctors and lawyers and all these different things. Is they take the stress off of their kids or young adults by allowing them to have that room at home until they're established, until they're done, and they can focus on their studies because it's a rough world out here, man. It's
I
extremely
know,
rough out here, and you
but
having to and especially if you came from you're already in a poor condition, right? and you haven't been taught any of the things you need to make money. You know what I'm saying? Outside of just working a job and getting a job, you don't have you don't have a good understanding of economics. You don't have a trade skill or anything like that. Yeah, man. And you're in the process of trying to get a degree or whatnot, what have you, so you can better yourself. In ideally STEM or the medical field, or like I said, law, something that's going to be have a high return on investment for what I'm saying, what you spend and the time you invest in getting that degree. Yeah, that's something we do need to change on versus the way we did it the old way. Because
Well,
I mean,
you should
you
be
can
able to know where
look
your
at the
child's
results
gonna
from
go.
the other groups of people to see that.
No, I'll tell you what's the difference with the other groups of people and us. We will try on shit that we know won't work. If your child doesn't like to read, school's not for them. Number one. So you put your child in a trade. But we like to push to where they're going to be a part of the crowd. Everybody's going to school, you're going to school. Most parents don't really pay attention to their children. Like if your child don't like to read, school's not good, man. No matter what you put them in. And that's the weakness of our community. We don't like to read. That's why we don't know shit.
Yeah, that's definitely true too. Like you said, and you got
Brother, I learned economics when I was 13. You know why? Because I used to go to the fucking library and read books about money. You know what my boys used to look at? What the fuck you doing? You know what the difference between me and nearly everybody I grew up with? They all still working for a living. I stopped at 40. I have 55-year-old, 60-year-old friends that got to go to a job the next day.
Yeah, man. That's and I said that too, Gary, and it's crazy, right? Because I do the military thing, and people always want to fucking tell me, man, hey, man, I sure wish I would have, wish I would have this, wish I would have that, and all this other shit, blah blah blah. Military. As much people, and like I said, it really don't hit you because you're in it, you're living it, and it seems like such a long time. But once you understand, like you said, man, you're retired at 40, bro. You got at least even as a black man, 30 more years of life left. You know what I'm saying? That's a
I know.
long ass time. you
I
you got
know.
you got more time. You know what I'm saying? You got well, not more time, well, yeah, you got more time left living than what you've worked, you know what I'm saying, for 20 years, right? And most people don't have that opportunity or whatnot. And like you said, man, don't see it until it's too late, and then you don't have just the skills, whether you, let's say, a trade, or you don't have the degree and the specialty in the field as to where you're going to get that return. So like you said, you work until you 50, 60 years old, and you gotta work. Like, man, I was like, man, somebody was joking with me about, you gonna do 30 years. I'm like, man, fuck you crazy shit, man. I ain't doing shit. I'm done. It's damn 20. And like you said, I'm a do take that little money and do the school thing or whatever, and then go from there to do some shit that's where I'm free. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I do what the hell I want to do.
well, that's the whole thing about life, brother. That's what you got to work towards to be free. So you only answer to yourself.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Shout out to Ruffian, man. Like I said, bro, I can't see it. Bro, you being 50 years old, 50, 60 years old. And again, this is no disrespect. Again, shout out to all the generations before us that, made the way, paved the way, worked all those long ass, hard ass, hours and stuff in order for the generations to come. I understand that. But once you learn better, you do better. You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying? And
fact.
like I say, there's no reason you should be doing the same thing that your parents or your grandparents or great grandparents were doing in order to make a living. Like you said, man, when there's literally people sitting at home, man, be it becoming making seven figures. You know what I mean? People sitting at home.
You
It's
guys
people at
got
home.
the internet, man.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
man.
kidding?
Smarter, not harder.
Oh
And
my.
that's and again, the big part of the smarter is keeping a clear mind. So just think about that when you out here getting high, nigga. All you
Hey,
want to
hey,
do
hey,
all
hey,
day is,
hey. I'm sick of you bashing herbs, eh? Because I've
hey,
been
man.
smoking herbs longer than you've been born.
Hey, listen, and so I need you to tell these motherfuckers how different these herbs done changed. These ain't the same herbs, man.
Yeah, they're not as
Very
good now.
the same hers. But and like I said, Gary, listen, I'm all for that responsible use, and people being able to do those things and whatnot. But all I'm saying, man, is don't let a hobby or a pastime or any substance get
Anything,
in the way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
but
That's
anything
all.
in general, brother. Don't let
Yeah,
anything get in the way of your money.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like I said, until it's legalized fully, what I mean, you should be don't risk your money over fucking weed, man. There's so many different things that you can do in order to get the same effects or whatnot, what have you. I mean,
Look at that dumb girl you guys got, the sprinter girl.
yeah, man. And
But
what's crazy, Gary? What's crazy is they was hyping this girl up as to like she was just gonna be like the next FloJo or something. And I was just like, look, Jamaica done ran the fucking Olympics like men and women for like the last 12 years, right? Like,
four,
so
no.
what are y'all? Yeah, so why are y'all hyping this chick up like she's the next? Was Shelly Ann Fraser Price? I think that was her name was or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, hey, Shelly Ann had a baby and, and became faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, and this bitch is just like, oh my god, bro, she talking all kinds of shit to motherfuckers because she ain't on the team no more, and I'm just like, man, like y'all created a fucking monster, man.
You want me to tell you
But
something that most people don't even figure out? She did this on purpose. Believe me when I tell you that, because she knows she wasn't going to win.
well,
This year,
that's
wha-
hey, Gary, that's a great point. If you think about it, that's a great
trust me,
point.
she did it on purpose. She knew there's no way any kind of athlete, man, you play ball or anything, you know that you're going to be tested. Everybody knows it takes a month to get weed out of your system if you read a book. So you being an Olympic athlete, you already knew what was going to happen. So this was done on purpose because she knows she can't win. But what she did get was amount of social, as they say,
Right. Yep.
status.
Yep. Yep. Like you said, a whole. She got the black community behind her.
You know,
Like you said, she was turned into an overnight sensation, man. For like you said, not doing anything spectacular. She never won. She didn't even attended the Olympics.
tell me 3 weeks ago, did you know her name?
No, and she didn't
Okay.
break. I looked it up to make sure. Like I said, and you know what's crazy, Gary?
What's that,
FloJo
brother?
still has the record for the 100-meter dash.
I know.
Over fucking 30 some odd fucking years ago, bro. That woman, and man, she was fucking beautiful, man. FloJo was, oh my god,
Well, remember, Flojo's pre-weave.
she was beautiful, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That fit thick, long hair, red bone, of course. She's that
I know you
that
like the little
ooh,
light brights.
yeah, most definitely. And I'm just like, damn, man, it was crazy, bro. Like I said, her record still hasn't been broken.
Oh, yeah.
So it's crazy to me when like I said, they praised this girl, man, for being again a fucking irresponsible fucking junkie. That's why I
But
look at you like, bro. It's like you may start making excuses for this shit or whatever, and you can't listen. There's people like you, Gary, like you said, that you can control it or whatnot. But bro, when you put yourself at millions upon millions of dollars and literally a lifetime of esteem, like real esteem, not nigga shit, worldwide, hey, you are Olympic gold medalist, name here. You risked that shit and you threw it away for a fucking puff on a blunt? Bitch, you crazy?
I'm telling you, she did it on purpose because she knows she couldn't win. She's a hood bitch, man. Nobody's telling me nothing. Okay? She's a hood bitch that ran a fast time and won a race.
Exactly. Hey, shout out to Big Unc, and that's what the girl's name, Gabby Thomas was, and she was going back and forth with Gabby Thomas, and Gabby Thomas, put out a tweet, and as much as I hate Twitter, every now and then you get something
Isn't
that's
that the
just like,
Harvard girl, Gabby Thomas?
I'm not sure, I don't know if she goes to Harvard or not,
I
but
think that's the Harvard girl, if I remember correctly. Hold on there.
I know that she was the one who said, "Hey man, listen, you guys may have whatever or whatnot, what have you, but Team USA has plenty of other athletes, you know what I'm saying, to
Mm.
support out here." And then that's where the back and forth started happening with this hood bitch. Like you said, the people had decided where they support go, don't get mad, and people that can never beat me and all this other shit. And I'm just like, man, you don't shut your junkie ass up, bro. And that's why I have no support for that bitch whatsoever, man. Get
Yeah.
her out of here. Get
Gabby
her, like you
Thomas
said,
is the Harvard girl.
her get and again, hey Gary, I'm glad. Hey, shout out to Gary, man. I'm definitely now that you said that and she went to Harvard, now I'm doing the fucking stream on it. Now I
Okay.
know why. Niggas always choose wrong, Gary.
Look, George Floyd is our fucking. Oh
Oh my
God,
god.
I hate the name.
Oh,
Sorry, man. It just
I know.
irritates me.
Hey, that's the king of niggas.
You know what I mean? A junkie represents us.
Hey, hey, I'm glad. Hey, everybody can say it, but me. When I say it, niggas, oh, fantastic. I got, nigga, I'm unsubscribing. I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna talk shit about you every time I see it because you said something about George Floyd.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, bruh, I'm sorry. I cannot respect a junkie.
Wow. Shout out to
I don't
Capricorn Way, man. Listen, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna do it. Shout out to Trinity. It is Wagwan Brethren. What's up with you, man? Yeah, man. Listen, man. We definitely gonna do some on this. But it's classic textbook shit that we not surprised. Oh shit, Wise Will. Yeah, she is. She a little red bone. She a cute little thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. Listen, and like you said, it still revolves around this, bro. Listen. This is why you teach your young fellas, your nephews, your sons, your godsons, your little homies, whatever, what have you, man. Listen, bro. Be aware of the company you keep, and a person that's willing to risk your livelihood, bro. Hey, man, we got to sit down and have a serious talk about this. You know what I'm saying? If that's your man's or whatever, and that's your man's, every now and again, it's gonna have like brothers, right? Niggas like brothers. Shout out to Gary Grant again, man, for the cause for the team. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. You know, the dudes don't have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's not in your position, he's not in your shoes. And Lil Baby's a whole lot younger too. I think Lil Baby just might be. No, he's definitely in his early 20s. I don't know if he's 21 or so, but I know he's in his early 20s. So he got a whole different perspective on life, and he's new money, new to fame, all this other shit, right? So he may not have an understanding. So, but, I mean, it's James Harden's job to let him know. Look, bro, hey, little nigga.
Wait, hold on. What makes you think James Harden is mature?
Well, I know this. He's more mature than fucking Lil Baby. I can tell you this.
No, man, he's just older than him.
Nah,
That's all. They're all the same.
he's
Believe me, brother. You have 30-odd-year-old children too. James Harden is just a rich kid. That's it. That can play basketball.
I'm with you. Yeah, we done heard, man. Gary, he out here tricking off on these strippers and
Well,
doing
that's
a
all
whole
they
bunch
do, man.
so yeah, but he has to sit down with this dude and
But you got to have the knowledge to sit down with somebody and tell them.
you gotta sit down and tell this cat, man. Look, bro. Yeah, you can't be out here risking my money, fucking up my money, bro. This ain't like the rap game. I can't get out here and claim and talk about the hoes I'm a fuck and all these other shit and getting caught up in God damn it. Getting caught up in
But even if James Harden got caught up, put it this way: the amount of money that guy got right now, Lil Baby's not going to make that amount of money in his career.
yeah, of course, never.
You know what I mean? So like, James Harden get busted and get kicked out of basketball, he's still got 200 million sitting in the friggin' bank. You know what I mean? Little Baby got to watch himself. He ain't made shit yet, and he's only in his 20s.
Yeah, and listen, man, this whole Gabby Thomas thing, bro. I'm gonna make sure we go do a stream on this, bro. Listen, of course they did the same thing to no. You talking about Gabby? Yeah, Gabby Douglas. Yeah, they did, and this girl, and that's what I was like. I thought it was a misprint when I first saw it. Oh shit! Shout out to Wiseville TCP for the 5, man. Thank you, brother. Black people said the heck with the black athletes that actually followed the rules. Goes back to when we were kids and the good kids were always overlooked. Of course, man. I told you the smart kids, the good kids, all this other shit or whatever. You never got the attention. If you were a kid that was doing the right thing and doing what you were supposed to do, you didn't get any extra or special attention. You were just, hey, you were not a problem. So, and that's why I think too, it was a big change because kids started noticing it. Look, man, this is psychology. Okay, this is psychology. Kids want attention. Kids want affection. So when kids understand that they aren't getting attention, what they do is they do what they see, whatever it is that gets the attention. And what happened in the black community was hell, all the bad kids and the fuck ups and the dummies were the motherfuckers that got all the attention. So why would I continue being a good smart kid when I could just hell and not have to do no work anyway? You know what I'm saying? I was gonna have somebody to pass me even though I was failing and dumb as fuck, and get all the attention and become the teacher's pet and all this other shit just for being a dummy. You know what I mean?
I blame the mothers
Attention.
because when I was coming up, if I ever came home without an A, I didn't go outside. It's what your mother allows in your house, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever parent you're with is what they allowed. You
Yeah,
cannot blame whatever happens to anybody on outside influence. Because I know coming up what I did outside and what I did inside, two different fucking ball games.
exactly. Like I said, hey man, I remember that shit. Like when you catch your kid cussing for the first time, you be like, hey, you calm that shit down. And you know what I'm
Ooh.
saying, you're not as harsh because like hell, I knew when I was bro, I'm like the first time I started cussing, man, I was like probably 8, 9 years old
Oh
in the
my
house
God.
or whatever, but outside the
In
house,
the house?
no, out now in the house, none of that shit, not possible. But as soon as we got outside and we was playing this shit, shut up, bitch, you motherfucking la 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 la, all this shit, la la. La. But like you said, Gary, you knew that line. As soon as you step, not even the house, the yard. As soon as you get in the house,
Well,
as
it
soon as
was
you get
us,
to
the
the yard,
neighborhood. Because
yeah,
if a other parent heard you cursing, they tell your mother.
nah, wasn't nobody, no, wasn't no grown folks outside like that with us though. Like I said, even in
Oh,
the
okay.
90s,
Like
we playing
I
around.
thought we, like cursing. I give you a joke. My brother did it one time. He cursed in the house, and my ma heard him. He went to Children Aid the next day.
Oh damn,
He, he didn't come home for a year and a half.
damn.
Oh yeah. Rules in my house. You understand? Like, because I grew up with my old man until we were 8. Then we immigrated to Canada. Different ball game. We still had the same rules that we had back home. Like you don't curse, you don't raise your voice in the house.
Yeah, man.
Like
Hey,
I see kids
shout out to you
cursing in
guys,
the.
man. We're definitely gonna cover this 'cause I remember that too. Gabby Douglas and Simone Biles.
Oh yeah, they
They
dogged
were
them.
they did the whole thing with Gabby and Gabby Douglas. I think she won the most gymnast medals like ever. I think at the time, and bitches were talking about her hair. I remember this was way before I was on what's the name? This was way back on Facebook, and I'm like,
Oh yeah,
bruh,
but don't you understand why the black community will never work? Because we like dysfunction. Don't you understand? That's what we celebrate. That's why the girl Gabby, the one that went to Harvard and did everything right, ran the fastest 200 in America. You don't hear nothing about her. But the tattooed bitch that with the weave and can't speak properly, we deify her.
oh, of course, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, but when I'm coming up, we laugh at girls like that. We used to pull their hair off their heads. You know what I mean? I guess
That's
that's when they got the sew-ins and the glue.
like I said, that's the goddess and the controller of the black community now. Like I said, that's your mama, that's your auntie. Hell, Gary, shit, that's grandmas now.
Oh, well,
Sha'Carri,
well, I
Richardson.
know grandmas are 40 now, though.
Hey, shit, hell, 40. Shit, how about like 35? What the hell you talking about,
Oh
Gary?
no, come on.
Shit.
Oh man,
I don't know what they're doing in Canada, but hey, it's some 35-year-old grandmas out here, Gary.
are you okay?
35, Gary.
I was being facetious when I said 40.
Hey, you better try 30
Wow,
some grandmas.
wow. Okay,
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Gary. That's how crazy it is out here, man. Like I said, they mama been fucking since 15. Well, shit, what you think? What you think the daughter gonna do? You know
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
we all fucking 15. But who's having kids as a
That's what I'm
teenager?
saying. Mama getting them popping them babies out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Scary motherfucking situation,
Like I
bro.
said, man, call her Katrina because you know she getting flooded out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but you all are dumping in these girls. Like, I don't get it. Who gets hood bitches pregnant?
That's niggas.
Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you go to the hood and you knife down a couple of them, but you always bagged it up and brought it with you because you know a hood bitch will fucking steal your sperm and get pregnant and try to get you.
Yeah, shout out
And
to
that
Big
was
Unc,
back in
man. Yeah,
the
35 and 36, no cap, bro. I see. Hey, I seen a couple of. Mr. E say he had 32 and she was white. Like, damn, like, hey, in his
wow.
dick too. They everybody forgets what was that show? Teen pregnancy or teen and pregnant, 16 and pregnant, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, whatever that
Wow.
show was
Okay.
on
Yeah.
MTV. Yeah, man. But even that, it's funny, right? You realize when they did the shit for what was that? What was that show, y'all? What was the title of the show? Was it 16 and pregnant? I think that's what it
They
was.
had a couple. They had 16 and pregnant. They had Teen Mom.
Teen Mom. That's what it was. Teen Mom. Teen Mom. Shout out to UKS. Appreciate you, KR. My bad.
Who
So
on what?
it was on MTV. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
It was,
okay.
it was
Okay.
like
I
when
don't
we
watch
were.
TV.
This is like
I
this
don't
started
watch
when we were teenagers.
TV.
No. This, like you said, this came out when we were teenagers. I want to say, I was like 17 or 18. It was like right, but yeah, that show came out in the I want to say late 90s, early 2000s, and like you said, it was all white girls, and they put them in this whole thing to where make you sympathetic about them, and it was strictly like white girls. It had like no black girls on there until like the second or third season. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay.
Of course, after that, they couldn't. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. See,
Well, I
my
wanted to,
day, like a teenager pregnant. Wow. They just used to send them to the country and they'll be back the next year.
What you got, KS, man? It's on you, brother. Go ahead.
oh yeah, it was good. Good morning to you, brothers. I just wanted to chime in on the Lil Baby situation. You feel as though he was set up? Because how would they know if he just got there, only been there for a couple of days? How would they know that he had that on him?
Well, they say they smelled it in the car.
They smelt it.
They smelled it. And I can tell you this, as bro, a nigga that's down here in Florida in Duval, nigga, bruh, I be driving by on the highway, nigga, on in 295 with the windows up, okay, the AC on, and you know the fucking if you don't put on the cabin, if you don't put the cabin air on, the circulation shit, it's up air in from the outside, right, bruh. Nigga, when I tell you, nigga, be talking about the smoking on strong, nigga, not strong, it's strong, nigga. They got some strong out here, bro. It's not that hard to smell motherfucking weed, especially, you know what I'm saying. This shit's crazy out here, bro.
Damn, I know what it be. I didn't know it would be illegal in France though. Normally, Europe's more like.
Well,
No, only Germany and Holland.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, shout out to Gary, man. That's what I'm saying. I know Germany. That's why I said Germany for sure, and that's why I'm saying, hey, Gary? Do you know how far Germany is from France?
It's hour and 15-minute train ride.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, stop it, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro.
Yeah, but it's legal to be a prostitute in a lot of them countries.
No,
Yeah,
that's only in Germany and Holland too.
Listen, man, prostitution and drugs, two different things, man. You sell that pussy, but you can't sell that weed, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
But in most of the European countries, it's illegal.
God damn. Shout out to Jared Pierce. Jared Pierce said he knows a couple of great grandmas his age at 47.
Whoa, at 47? Man, I'm 55 years old.
My bad, yo. What were y'all just talking about though with the whole teen stuff?
Well, no, he was just saying it was we were talking about the shift or whatever and the glorification that they give to the Sha'Carri Richardson black woman versus the Gabby Thomas, and just how Sha'Carri Richardson was he said she was like a lot of what you say grandmas, not he said moms. I said shit, she like the grandmas, the grandmas are doing the same thing, orange hair, fucking 6-inch fingernails and tattoos on their face, and all this crazy
crab
shit.
legs.
Yeah, fucking juicy crab and all this bullshit in the club and shit. Listen, man, bro, I'm telling you, it's just like, bro, it's literally like you said, these women, bro, like second childhood, like there ain't no second childhood, nigga. They're like lifelong children. Shout out to Chronicles. Like I said, a woman does not begin to mature till she's 45 years old. Till the bitch is completely and totally aged out of the fucking, hey, I'm fine, and a nigga go fuck with me and give me what I want because I'm fine. Market, bro. These bitches are wilding out here, man. Wilding.
It's definitely weird. And they be thinking just because they kids is fed, I raised my. You ain't teaching kids nothing. You just
Not a
fed them
damn
and
thing.
tell they has to get to school.
Do you know what the difference between white children, Chinese, Indian, and black children is?
A lot.
White, Chinese, and Indian children are raised to strive. Black children are lucky to survive.
Yeah, man. But and like you said, Gary, that's the thing though. Once you understand though, and this is my thing, and this is how I always looked at it, right? Because like I said, bro, I grew up next to drug dealers, killers, and all this bullshit, right? Like I said, the thing is, you still at some point in time have to make a decision for yourself. It's people. Shout out to my man. I went to school with. I had him on here, and he grew up in some of the worst of conditions. But he decided and told himself, "Hey, I'm going to beat the odds." He was a foster kid. He
I
was
grew up
born.
in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah, he was born. He was born to a drug addict mom. He went into the foster care system, and the brother is doing great, man. Self-made, career, degree, education, family, all those different things, and all because what he said, I'm not gonna be like, what they're telling me I have to be. It's still, and this is something we have to definitely encourage these young black boys to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a victim of circumstance for your entire life. Like I said, the
Question.
moment you get away from your home life and whatever you were dealt as far as parents, bro, you can start making your own way from that point. And hell, in some cases, even before that starts. Go ahead, Gary.
Who is the one that told anybody that they have to be this? I don't like.
I say it's the culture. Like that's
Exactly.
why a lot of black boys get pushed into sports because we looked at it as like, how can you
Yep.
make money for the family? That's it. That's how they
Well,
look
not
at it.
not just not just that, not just that. KS again, it's the same thing we was talking about earlier. When Gary was referring to like the smart kids or whatnot. That's how you're going to get praised and recognized. Just no one gives a fuck about the smart guy. Like I said, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I didn't know about him until his first I want to say interview. I forget what interview it was, but I never heard of him before. The same thing with I didn't know about Robert F. Smith until he did the donation thing.
Oh yeah.
Nope. You know what I'm
Serious?
saying? Yeah, dead ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's that. Listen, he a billionaire. Listen, bro. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, we knew about I knew about Michael Jordan. I knew
Yep.
about all the athletes and the alleged rich entertainers, but the real black businessman outside of him, the only one I knew about would have been like Bob Johnson, and Bob Johnson was he was still in dealing with entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And before Michael Jordan owned the NBA franchise, it was him, I think. Or he had majority shares.
Yeah, he sold it to
So
Michael.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm
our
saying.
culture. Like
Exactly.
if you look at other communities, you could be you could be Bill Nye or you could be Bill Gates. You still get respect. Like those are respected. But with us, it's the opposite. It's like whoever's the most vile gets like the most. You'll get a welcome home party coming out of jail before you get a welcome home party coming from college.
Oh my God. You know
Nah,
it's so
what's
funny?
crazy?
It's so
What's
true.
crazy? Yeah. What's crazy was I remember saying this when I used to have certain debates with certain irrelevant ass motherfuckers, and that don't happen, that don't happen, that don't happen, that don't happen, and I was like, bruh, so you mean to tell me as many times I done seen this shit, like I could literally go on Facebook and pull up the flyer from such and such's fucking coming home party, tonight, Friday night, ladies free till 11, five before 10 to get in for the fellas or whatever, right? And I'm like, bro, nigga, I'm seeing this real time right now. What are you talking about? How y'all gonna lie to me and act like, what I'm saying, I don't know what my eyes are seeing? And nigga, I done been to some of those involuntarily. Like, I didn't know that's what the purpose was, but I'm in the club and I hear, hey, welcome home, T Money, Loc Dog, Killer, and the Gorillas. He just got out, from the triple homicide and trafficking charges. And shout out on the ones and twos. Like, this, the DJ saying this shit, nigga, while I'm in the crib. So come on, man, stop. Don't play with me. They never did that shit from, hey, welcome back, Sergeant such and such. He was infantry in Afghanistan or Iraq, and he's a injured veteran. He took actual live fire and survived, a gunshot wound and saved fucking 10 people. You know what I mean, to the unit and came back home. Hey man, welcome. No, never ever heard of it. Not one day in my life. Not once, bro. Not once, dog. And what's funny is, like I said, I've been in Virginia, a couple times, and they never even did that in Virginia. Niggas be gone for the whole time, man. Come back or whatnot, what have you, serving their country, quote unquote. And the DJ ain't hollering that shit out.
Yeah, that's crazy because Virginia's a big military and big black state too.
Yeah. And they just, like you said, it goes to say niggas don't care about any of that, bro. If you're not an athlete, if you're not a entertainer, if you're not the hood nigga drug dealer, bro, niggas don't care. They don't care because, like you said, this is what our culture has been told you have to be in order to be relevant. In order for niggas to see you, care about you, or any other things, man, like you said. Oh, shout out to Capricorn Way. Capricorn Way been dropping major shit in the chat this morning, man. Listen, look at this shit for fucking Meek Mill, bro. They celebrated Meek Mill getting out of fucking jail. What's the Patriots? I fucked up the Patriots name. It's not Arthur Blank. It's Kraft, Robert Kraft. I think it's Robert Kraft and somebody else.
You're correct, Kraft.
Yep.
Yeah, celebrating the fact that fucking Meek Mill got out of jail. I don't give a fuck about Meek Mill. Fuck him. He did some dumb shit.
Meek's their new monkey.
You know what I mean?
He's the billionaire's monkey.
Shout out to Jared.
You said Nelson Mandela. He funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's it, man. These dudes that do all this stupid shit, and just shit for the sake of bragging about or whatnot, what have you, man. That's the way you get praised. You're a criminal. You're the bad guy. You're the
Well, now you're famous for you're a street man now. Yeah. You're a street brother. You know what I mean? Like, hey, back in the day, if you were in the streets, you didn't make anybody know. But now it's bragging rights.
Hey, Gary, again, and for me, I don't know. I don't understand that. Like I said, man, the best criminals are the one you never know about. That's a good criminal in my mind. Yeah. The good criminal is the one that nobody ever finds out about, and he never goes to jail. He never fucking gets in the newspaper. He never does a day in court, or not to mention.
That's not a criminal, Mr. Fantastic. That is a businessman.
Hey,
word.
True, like you said, how you want to look at it, true indeed. But however it goes, no matter his illegal activities, like you said, the good version of it never gets found out about. Like you said, man, these cats out here, like, bruh, and like, man, shout out to G Dizzle. G Dizzle covered the dude that was like this, bruh. That's another thing too, bruh. Niggas are serial killers out here, man. Y'all understand that? Bro, niggas are it's real life. Like, bro, we've been talking about how white folks been serial killers and shit all this year. No bullshit. It was found out that the most recent, one of the most notorious fucking serial killers was an old black dude. This dude had killed I don't know how many fucking women, bro. I forget what it was or what state it was. I know this story popped. I want to say either late 2019 or early 2020, to where this black dude had found to be like, dude had killed over like 50 women over I don't know how many fucking years, bro. Black dude. But anyway, this dude that just did the shit in the golf course, and I was like, damn, what white man done pissed off somebody, or like what? Who got pissed and killed these golfers. A pro golfer got killed, and then 2 other motherfuckers got killed. So I'm thinking, and it's on the country club. It's at the country club on the golf course. So I'm definitely like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that did something wrong, but and pissed off, Billy or Bobby or
Biff.
or Stan or something. But nah, man, this is motherfucking Jaquavius. Jaquavius was dropping bodies on the golf course, nigga. You ain't finna do 18 holes, nigga. He finna give you 18 holes. Nigga just killed 3 people, bro.
But they were all black, weren't they?
No, they were all white.
What?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? That's why I was confused. Because Gary, I'm gonna say it again, Gary. Golf course. Okay.
Yeah, but I know
Golf
a few of
course.
the brothers are golfing now. You know what I mean? I didn't.
No, they're not. They're still not. That's one thing that Tiger Woods is part black, not all black. Okay. Golf course. Okay. Golf course.
Okay, I missed.
Christopher Daly.
that
Sam.
one also.
Sam Little was the dude's name. Yeah, man, buddy. That nigga there, that nigga was doing some killing. Okay, but this new nigga here, they just killed the 3 white folks, man. And one of the dudes, they said, was a pro golfer, man. It was just like, what the hell's wrong? What's going on here? And not to mention, like you said, man, the whole Chicago situation and all these urban areas and shit. Atlanta, bruh. Y'all know they just killed a kid in Atlanta and they shot a pregnant lady, bro. They just shoot niggas driving by on the fucking highway in Atlanta, man.
I heard
Not
that.
the gas stations, all the like, bro. The shit is so crazy. And like you said, bro, I'm telling you, dog. Now you got these people playing this game with the people where Lori Lightfoot, bitch ass, looking like fucking Beetlejuice, is saying, oh well, we're gonna accept we're gonna accept assistance from the administration, the president, and get us some national guardsmen, federal agents and stuff. Well, hold on, bitch. When Trump
offered that?
Yeah, when Trump offered that, no, you're not gonna send these unnamed agents and all this other shit and all. So what is this telling y'all, people? What's this telling y'all? Again, they got y'all niggas
It's
again.
okay
bro.
when the Dems do it, but if the Republicans want to clean it up, they're racist.
Got y'all niggas again. So you say he was an Instagram rapper. So what this nigga think he just gonna catch 3 bodies on a golf course and this is the way he gonna get on?
Wow.
Damn, bruh. Hey man, man, this shit here, bro. I can't even fucking call it. But like you said, bro, and the whole thing and the stuff that's I keep telling niggas, bro. Listen, man, when this shit is flipped to the point, and it's gonna flip to where they're completely done with you niggas, don't need you for shit, bruh. It's gonna be funny to me to see niggas really experience real racism and the real shit they claim they've been complaining about and not know what to do and not be able to do a goddamn thing about it.
There's no real racism left. This ain't the 60s.
It's Gary is coming back.
No, man.
It's
I'll
coming
tell you
back,
why
Gary.
it's not coming back. They don't need it because you know why? The brothers are performing carnage on one another. They don't have to do anything. They just got to leave you to do your own shit. They'll kill them. They'll kill themselves.
But you're still in the way, though. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So, like, it's not gonna be nigger this, nigger that, nigger this, nigger that. No. It's gonna be the point as to where you're going to be corralled in even more so than what you are now. Like, the projects is gonna be not even the projects anymore. It's gonna be far worse than that. And they're gonna have you so boxed in to the point of where, niggas are gonna kill each other off faster. Like I said, they're not gonna have to kill you themselves. It's not gonna be no hanging, not gonna be no lynching, not gonna even, like you say, be a big thing in jail. Again, man, like I said, this whole thing, we look at it, they want you niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? They understand it now that the prison industrial complex is an old system, man. It doesn't generate as much money in revenue. It actually costs more money than it makes nowadays. So, like you said, they just leave you niggas out here to kill each other and, knock your numbers down even more. So you got the leading people in abortions, and you got the leading people in murders of themselves. I mean, what does that equal? You know what I'm saying?
Extinction.
You put a nigga in jail. Like you say, you put a nigga in jail. That's a higher survival rate in a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying? That's a higher survival rate. And then all he does is go into jail and learn how to be a better criminal and get out and do better.
Yeah.
So just leave the nigga out, let him
You
kill
know
as many
what?
motherfuckers he's gonna kill, and then hey, it is what it is. Go ahead, kid.
No, I was just saying. What gets me though is black people wanting to work for free, like going on, like making all these apps and shit trend and be popular, and then get mad when they don't get paid. And I'm just like, yo, like I see people every day get on like Twitter and TikTok and some of these apps, and they make it blow up, and then they be mad when they don't get paid. And I'm like, you should be negotiating contracts and shit beforehand. And then they get mad when white people copy it. And then
Exactly. They monetize it. Like I said, marketing and monetization, and then they want to claim the TikTok is using its users. No, bitch. You are a voluntary user of a pre-existing fucking social media platform that you can't get advertising off or make money off of. If you choose to be on there and make the money, hey, by all means, go right ahead. Nobody's making you fucking be on there. You know what I mean? But like you said, man, niggas don't. This is a real truth, KS. Niggas don't care about the money, man. Especially women. All they want is the attention.
Oh, when you said that, it's funny. About 5 years ago, I looked at my girl and said, "You know what? Attention is the new currency." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "People don't care about money anymore. They just want likes.
They want to be known." Exactly. Is that you pay a motherfucker in heart emojis and laughing emojis, and you know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't wear name brand because of that. Because I don't advertise for fucking free. Brothers, I wish you all luck because you're all young. Thank God I'm in my fucking entering my late 50s and enjoying life. I'd hate to be in my 20s now.
Yeah, man. Again, it's a whole new game and new breed out here, man. Keep trying to tell these cats. Um, yeah, man. But yeah, man. I just gotta get ready to go to this gym, get these shots up. Hey man, make sure y'all pull up on me later on like my video when I post it. Like we said, I told y'all, man, we doing the BABG fitness. I'm gonna post a little video, a preview of my young BABG in training. You know what I mean? I put it on my shout out to everybody that follows me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's a fantastic 824. Same thing as it is right here. And see what I'm talking about. It's 24 hours. I put it in a story. So it'll be going after that. But either way, you'll see we
Are you going
are
to put it on YouTube?
Yeah, we introducing and
Oh,
premiering.
okay,
It's gonna be like a
cool.
little short for y'all to see my oldest, man. We working out or whatever. We doing the workouts. You know what I mean? Get some size on him, bro.
Yeah,
And
this is
he
my
got no
only form
problem
of social
lifting.
media.
He got a problem eating, man. I gotta teach him how to eat, bro. You know what I mean? Trying to get him there. You know what I mean? Gotta get him calories up in him. But yeah, man. Really appreciate everybody that came through, man.
Thank you for having us, brother.
And everything. No problem, brother. We will be doing this. Hey, shout out to Gary and shout out to you brother in the chat, man. It inspired me. We will be doing the Sha'Carri Richardson versus Gabby Thomas stream here too. I don't know if
don't
we'll
bring
be
up
ready.
how to eat. That's a whole nother demon in the community.
What? Well, no. I'm talking about as far as like you know what I'm saying, working out and stuff to gain weight for my son. Like like he's my son. So like I said, I'm trying to give him the secrets. You know what I'm saying, the things that wasn't taught to me.
Yeah. Did you try intermittent fasting?
No, well, no, he don't need intermittent fasting. He need to gain weight, not lose weight. He need to gain weight. So he got to eat everything in sight, and get good protein, good protein. Yeah, carbs, high protein, high fats, high everything. Try to up his calorie intake. And he doing it, but he's still getting there. He gotta get some more little time behind it. But yeah.
Well, he lucky to have you, man. I mean, you been through PT and all that shit, so
yeah, man. Trying to
your shit.
It to him, man. Trying to give it to him. But yeah, man. Hey, greatly appreciate you guys, man. Hey, catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Holla.